that. And now that we've cleaned the floor and the carpet and everything else, well, let's clean the air. I mean, how in the world have we not been cleaning our air? This is Therapure. It's gonna do it in ways unlike any other cleaner. I gotta tell you guys, you gotta come back and see this, and I've never seen a feature like this on an air purifier. So if you can, Therapure coming up next, right after our spring style edit.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
Joining me, I'm Alice Crone. Great to have you here, and you're about to see the most amazing demonstration. We're showing you the Therapure. The Therapure is designed to clear the air. Smoke happens to be one of the hardest substances to clean when it comes to the air, but in a matter of seconds.
Yes.
I mean seconds. This is going to not only clean the air, this has special features that no other air purifier, I'm gonna say it again, no other air purifier that I have ever offered you has.
Exactly.
And it's because it not only has hemispheric filtration that helps reduce the allergens, it not only has UV light that helps reduce some of the germs that are in the air, it also has a permanent filtration system.
Right.
And on top of that,
a sensor.
A sensor.
A sensor. Look what just happened.
This is the most amazing thing. It has a sensor that tells you when the air is dirty.
Exactly. And even though we've been now cleaning that smoke out of the chamber by running it on high, I turned it on high, you saw it was completely full, even though you still can't see the smoke, guess what? That sensor is telling us when it is blue, it's good. When it's orange, that means it's sensing that the air is fair. When it goes into red, like it is in now, even though the smoke chamber has been cleaned out, it is still air that is impure and dirty for your lungs. So we're gonna continue to let that run, because now we want the air in your room to be completely clean, and you can do that. You have the hemispheric filtration system, which we're gonna talk about that. It gives you 20% more cleaning space on the filter. The UV light, which is hospital grade technology. Air quality sensor with the auto mode, so it automatically senses and adjusts to clean your environment. It has the permanent filter, so you never have to buy another filter again. You just clean it out. And it also has the UV and the VOC functions, which are volatile organic chemicals. It's gonna clean those for you, which would be hairspray, nail polish, those smells that are in the air. And it is Energy Star certified as well. It is a great unit, and the first model that we've ever done that we now have this visual sensor that is on the front. So as it's running, if there are impurities that are in your home, guess what? I'm just gonna spray a little bit of that into the air. It's gonna take a second, it's gonna sense that impurity, and it will go from blue, which means everything's good, to, there it is, in orange, it's sensing that impurity, and if it was even dirtier, it would go to red. Now at this point, you could use the remote, or you could touch the button, and we're gonna send it on up to high speed. So let's do that and let it filter and clean so that now it can scrub that air for us.
How crazy cool is this?
Right?
You know, we can't see what our air purifiers are doing, so we don't know if they're working, but now you do, because this has a special filtration system right there that shows you when the air is dirty, when you have put something into the air that needs to be cleaned. So you can either crank it up. I mean, for me, I leave my air purifiers on 24/7.
Me too.
I just do. Yep. Especially now when all our houses are closed up, they say that it just traps all of those bad things in the house, right? All the pollution stays in your house. You need air purifiers. But you need an air purifier that tells you what it's doing.
It shows you, exactly.
It actually shows you. I think this is the coolest technology I've seen on an air purifier.
So it's everything we know and love. 5 levels of filtration, the most powerful system.
Including the UV.
Including the UV light, which I'll take you on a tour and show you. But did you realize when this was red just a few moments ago, it was orange? Now it's turned blue because it's purified that air, and we're in this gigantic studio. Imagine how powerful that's going to be in an average 200 square foot room. Think about this. In your average size bedroom, it's going to cycle that air and scrub that air 5 times every single hour so that you can have that cleaner, healthier home. So let's talk about it. What you're getting here is not only a large filtration system, but you're also going to have something that from every angle is going to go to work for you. There's a pre-filter. This is going to trap what you do see. Maybe it is dust, maybe it's hair particles, maybe it's pet dander or pet fur. That is going to be your pre-filter, and it's removable and it's cleanable. Now, this is the key. This is a permanent filtration system, and it has a hemispheric design. What I mean by that is, see the curvature? That, as well as the fanning, gives you 20% more filtration, 20% more cleaning surface, because not only is it longer, but it's also rounded so that it's using the space more efficiently, going all the way around. And then here's Alice's favorite part, the UV light. It's actually encased in the metal so that it is not exposed to you and your eyes. But what happens is underneath here, you have literally hospital grade technology, and it kills 99% of the impurities passing through it when it comes to those airborne, those allergens. Think about it, all of that going through. This is the same grade technology that is used in hospitals. And usually it's about the size of your pinky. One of those little UV lights is about that big. Well, guess what? This is running the entire expanse of the unit. So it is more powerful, giving you more light. And now as it's pulling in all of those impurities, trapping 99.9% of everything that passes through it. And then that permanent filter, again, is going to be something that you literally pop into place. And when you need to clean it out, a little sensor comes on and tells you to clean it out. And then, Alice, restored right back to its original.
That's right. And what you're seeing is, again, this is brand new. We have never offered a Therapure that has this kind of technology that actually tells you when you need to really boost it, because you release something into the air that needs to clean the air. Right. So you're getting all of these features from Therapure. It's a nice, sleek model. It's beautiful looking. It's just going to disappear in your home, but you are going to know it's working because it shows you that it's working right there.
And all of your onboard controls are here, which, by the way, you can use with the remote or you can touch. So the automatic mode, put it in there. It's going to sense that for you. Sense the air purity in your room. The timer, you can set to 1 hour up to 24 hours. You can control the speed here. The ion quality, you can actually control on the output. And there's that VOC mode. That's going to activate your UV light and get rid of those impurities like your hairspray, like your nail polish, those impurities that are in your air. I'm going to go right over here, and next we're going to show you another great illustration of just how powerful this is. Put it in the gym, right? Where you need to get rid of those odors. Put it in the laundry room. Put it in the room that has the kitty litter, right?
Nice too.
Right? It has a nice powerful motor to it, because now we're running it on the high speed. Now, what I want you to see here is that even if you have a lot of allergens in your home, what goes in does not come out. So look at this. As we literally blast allergens into one side of this, what's going in is being trapped and does not come out the other side. What goes in does not come out. Look at that. Literally going straight in one side, not coming out the other side, even when we're putting this much dirt into the air. Now, it gets better, because from here, in order to clean that, what would you normally have to do? You think, oh my gosh, we just blasted dirt into this unit, right? Well, what if you just pull out your vacuum, and now you simply clean it by vacuuming it? So let's turn on the vacuum.
And this is a permanent filter, right?
Permanent filter.
No replacements. You buy it one time and you're done.
And this, now watch what happens. I'm going to show you here in the bottom of the bin. Down here, the allergens that are being, look at that, that are being pulled out of it simultaneously. So think about it, all that green guck and dirt and all of those impurities that I just pulled in or puffed into this unit are now being pulled out and landing in the bottom of that bin. So that now, when you want to have that cleaner, healthier air, this is all there is to it.
This is all there is to it, and this is all the quantity we have, which is 935 we can get our hands on here. Extremely limited quantities. With people ordering it, I have maybe about 700 of these left till a complete sellout. Guys, this is different. This is allowing you now to actually visually see what it's accomplishing in your home. And let's face it, you know, if you are not using an air purification system in your home, and then your lungs are being forced to become the filtration system. And now especially when we have all of our homes closed up and everything stays inside, all of our hairsprays and our nail polish and you cooked last night, whatever, it stays right there. This at $169.95 has features. These are the highest end of the highest end features when it comes to air purification. That UV light, personally, everyone I own has the UV light. It helps to reduce bacteria and germs in the
your
air.
home. Yes.
And this one has the longest one. You see that filter on it? That filter is huge. So many of them have little baby filters like this. You can spend more, you can spend less. But if you spend $169.95, you're gonna get every top of the line feature. And then you get that sensor.
That sensor,
that tells you when you need to crank it up because you've got something that is messing up your air.
It's true.
And this is certainly going to count for that.
Absolutely. We're going to show you exactly what we're talking about here. So now that the smoke chamber is completely filled, we use the remote to turn it on. Immediately, you can see that it's starting to cycle through that air, right? But it's not just moving the air. It's actually scrubbing the air. I'm going to crank this up to the third level of speed. Look what's happening. Notice that red sensor. It literally is knowing that those impurities are in the air. It's not done yet. It may look like that smoke has just been moved through, but guess what? The air is not clean until that sensor tells you it is blue and ready to go. This is brand new cutting edge technology. They introduced it to me at the big houseware show about a year ago is when I saw it for the very first time. It wasn't even available in the marketplace. I met with the president of the company back in September in Las Vegas, and they gave me a top to bottom tour of these brand new units because this cutting edge technology is going to now tell you more information about the air quality in your home. We spend about 90% of our time in the wintertime indoors. And according to the EPA, the air inside your home is 2 to 5 times dirtier than the air outside your home. So even when you think it's clean, it's not clean yet until that blue sensor gives you the light that says you're good to go, you're ready to go. It's still working right now. If you wanted to add to it, you could add that UV light that Alice is talking about. It's going to give you a heavier level of filtration. If we wanted to put it in the dim mode, we could even do that. So if you are somebody that likes to sleep in total darkness, we could do that, but it's still continuing to scrub and clean that air for you. This is probably going to go for another 3 or 4 minutes until inside that smoke chamber is completely clean. And what I want to illustrate here is that visually, you would think the smoke is gone, right?
You can't see it.
You can't see it.
So you're in your mind, you're probably going, oh, you know what? My air is clean.
Exactly.
But it's not.
It's not.
And this unit knows it, and so many of the other units, they just don't tell you.
It's true.
And you just can't see it.
You're guessing.
The particulates in the air are just too small to be seen with the human eye. Why not get something that deals with those tiny, tiny particulates, that deals with your UV light so that it helps to reduce the germs, the bacteria in the air, especially now of all things, and then it's going to work on your allergens and everything else. Let's go back over here because I tell you, when you see the way this works, when you understand, I love being able to visually know my air is clean.
Exactly. So it's already sensing that it is dirty air going on right here. Let's go ahead and crank it up the speed to a level 3. Notice, by the way, we went from orange to red. Oh, and by the way, while we're over here, I just happened to glance over at that smoke chamber. Alice, look at that. This one that had all the smoke inside of it,